You know how some people have a bad hair day? I think I have a bad, like, the entire body day. I can't turn my neck. I can't bend over. It's just like, I don't know. A fucking shot, man. Like, I got this neck thing going on here. I can't turn my head. I can't tilt my head. I'm trying to play baseball with my son out in the middle of the street. You ever been in the middle of the street lately? It's so odd to play with your son, and he's of age now, right? Where I could yell at him. You know, all right, get to the side of the road, car's coming. Don't you love it when kids are playing basketball, especially these days, and they give you the dirty looks as you drive by while they're playing basketball? And to be honest with you, I'm like afraid of them now. I'm so old now. Like if I got out, number one, listen, I watch enough TikTok videos to know that you don't go out and start messing with kids. They start videotaping you, and then you're that guy. That's all I need in my life. Anyway, they stare you down like you're ruining our game, and you're looking at them, and you're like, I can't even look at them. They're going to jump me. That's why you don't mess with children. I got news for you right now. Around here, it's like children of the corn. Go ahead, mess with a group of kids, see what happens. You'll have a brick sailing through your window. You're sitting in your easy chair like Archie Bunker, and all of a sudden a brick comes through the bay window. I'm waiting for that day where a brick comes through. Everybody has a moment in their life that deserves a brick through the bay window. So none of you should be surprised. You cut that guy off on the road. You said, oh, fuck you to that guy. I don't know. That's it. The brick comes through and you're like, that's a grand. That's it. That's the best way to get at somebody. You know what? They got cameras all over the place now. You can't even hurl a brick through somebody's window. God damn it. There's like no more fun anymore. Did you notice that? Guys, I gotta have some goddamn coffee here. I'm falling apart at the seams. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, yes, I gotta set up my camera's radiator. God, how can I forget? There you go, GoPro. Anything else? Like, can I massage your feet? Oh God, that was hot. Oh, the burns let me know I'm alive. I tell you what, I'm watching this guy that likes to go. He goes to radioactive places. Let me tell you something about TikTok. Listen, my favorite thing to do, I'm not gonna lie to you, is to eat dinner. And then especially on this 1 meal a day diet that I'm having. That's right. So when dinner time comes, it's like I shoot a rod right through the zipper of my pants. I eat dinner, then I crash so hard from the induction, the like flash induction of sugars into my body. Okay? The entire day, the pancreas shrivels up because it doesn't have to process any sugar. It's like, all right, guys, take the day off. I'm not going to have everybody sitting around here collecting pay for nothing. No more sugars. This guy's not pumping any more sugars in. Guys, go home. This is like a small town where like the factory closes down. I've got news for you. I'm staying because I know all the assholes are going. I'd love to live in one of these towns, like a ghost town. Remember that town where the whole underneath of it caught fire? Where, in Pennsylvania? It was like the town was built on a vein of coal. And somebody lit the coal on fire. I know who it was, like some 16-year-old kids trying to light a cigarette. And I like, oh, I dropped all light. And then next thing you know, the whole entire town is an incinerator. I wouldn't have left. You kidding me? I would have fucking kicked down the biggest door, I would have went to the biggest house on the block and kicked down the fucking door. Mine now. Who's gonna say anything? Come arrest me. You open up the door, it's just a toxic fog outside. Call it home, sweet home. Oh, baby. I mean, hey, try not to breathe the air tonight. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, I bet. Guys. You mean to tell me you don't have anything better to do? Why don't you go renew your library card? Okay? I called the library the other day because I need a book for my son. This is how the school tortures you. The school sends us a note that we have to go to the library to get this special book. I felt like going down to the school. You can't say things like this anymore. Oh my God. Like, you got us going to the library. I don't even have a library card. Who does? Who does? This place should have been shut down a long time ago. Can you even imagine? We have Google now. The library is like a thing of the past. Who's a librarian these days? That's what I want to know. I mean, just point and laugh. Please. Oh, God. Guys, you want to get laid? Just go to the library. Okay, I remember one time I went to the library. There was a hot librarian. I'm like, what are you thinking? Is your self-esteem that low? I remember she sat at a desk, and it was like molded plywood desk, you know, like those molded plywood desks from the 70s. And I'm sitting there reading model train magazines, but I sat in a seat where I could look right up a skirt. You have no idea. I was like this. Oh yeah, please, please. My God. I used to have an English teacher. They used to wear these little skirts, and then she would give the lesson on top of the desk with the legs crossed. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I would leave with my book bag hanging off my fucking boner. No kidding. It was like everybody would get up with their book bags like this. Okay, good day, Mrs. Clark. Yeah, see ya. See you around. Thank you for the insane case of blue balls, by the way. I'll hand in my assignment on Monday. Oh my God, she was like, I don't know, washing the chalkboard, bending over into the bucket to get the sponge. Remember teachers teachers used to delegate that, sure. Put me on the fucking payroll. And us assholes, teachers really had it figured out. She'd be like, who wants to wash the chalkboard? And we'd be like, oh. These are the kind of people you're putting out into the world. No wonder why everybody's so stupid. If I could go back, I'd be like, wash it yourself, bitch. She'd be like, Mr. Burns, your turn to wash the board. Everybody'd be like, oh, so lucky. So lucky. I'd be like, what? Fuck you. Do me a favor. Why don't you wash it with that bush you've been showing us for the last fucking 3 months here? I can't take it anymore. Holy shit. I'm ready to fail so I can get some extra help. Are you kidding me? Come on. Listen, my dream in life was to get molested by a teacher. Female, of course. You know, you'd hear about the news, like, can you believe this teacher raped this 12-year-old boy? And you're like, oh my God, that's terrible. And inside you're like, fuck, why couldn't it happen to me? God damn it. You know how much I would have paid to get raped at 12? By a female, of course. Oh my God. Where are these teachers when you need them? Can you imagine? You know how your son's getting raped at school by a female teacher? When he's like he's first one up in the house in the morning. It's like, good day, Mom. Can I make you eggs and bacon? She's like, what? What? Time to get ready for school. You don't know? Oh yeah. Hold on a second. Ma, I need $5 for a box of condoms. I've never seen you so excited. Well, learning is fantastic. I love learning. That's right, especially about Mrs. Clark's asshole. What are we gonna do? It's like if my son came home and like one of the female teachers railed him. He'd come home and like if it was the opposite way, you'd have to go down there and like wring somebody's neck or something like that. But if it's your son, you're like, Dad, my teacher, she was touching me, and I'm like, oh yeah. And then you call up the teacher and say like, listen, I heard you touching my son. Like, listen, I want you to keep up the good work. You guys are doing great work down there. I don't know, expect an extra apple tomorrow. Oh my God, you get done banging the teacher and you're like, well, I guess it'll be an A+, huh? Let's face it. Something. And as a matter of fact, I don't know. I'll be in the playground while you conduct this Hamisher class next time. So how about that? I want an escort out to the playground. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Listen to me. We went out to a restaurant last night. I gotta tell you right now. Alitalia, West Babylon. You want some? This place is absolutely astounding. I got a meal. Let me tell you something. I've got 5 meals in a row from this place. Absolutely astounding food. I don't even know what to tell you. I'm ordering things. I don't even know what I'm ordering. Just bring it over here. We had it was like crab meat in mushroom, stuffed mushroom, this, that, the other thing. Oh my God, I'm eating and I got a rod bursting through my zipper. I don't even have to tell you. I told the waitress, I said, excuse me, can I speak to you for a second? I told her, I said, you guys are on fire. She's like, oh, well, I said, listen to me. I said, whoever's back there, okay, running the show, give him a high five. And I don't know, congratulations. You guys are doing wonderful work here. I said, that's it. I have to give a compliment. And I did. I told her. I said, not to mention, I mean, the way you wear those uniform pants, can you bend over and slide them down for me? That's right. Can you spread your cheeks now? Mm-hmm. Hey, you want a tip, don't you? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Can you imagine that at the end of the day, a guy wants to see a woman's asshole? Think about this. And you're gonna sit here and come to me? Talk to me about politics? Fuck you. Okay? Go look at an asshole somewhere. At the end of the day, everybody's an orangutan. I know I've talked about this before. I don't give a shit. Okay? You cannot tell me, you can't, that's why my son, I have no authority with my son. He's already looking at me like that. He like, every time I try to discipline, he starts like smiling and laughing. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, he's right. This is a joke. You got to think that, you got to understand that every 10 thoughts a guy has is his nose up a girl's ass. So, I mean, you can't take this world that seriously at the end of the day. Anyhow, I got news for you right now. This meal is so banging. You know, there's a couple flies flying around, and my wife makes it her mission to initiate a full-on battle with every fly that's got to come by the table. I'm like, she's sitting there swatting. I'm like, what do you think you're gonna kill every fly around here? Do you really think that? She swatted my hand into my food. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Dada, you can't say that. That's a curse word. Yes, I know. Thank you. Thank you, lingual police. I'm being tased by linguistic police over here. So, okay. But I'm like, what are you doing? I got news for you guys. When I'm hungry, I don't care if the fly comes down on top of my food and takes a dump. I don't care. Listen, the fly could be on my food. I won't chew it. And if the food's on the way to my mouth, the fly's going in. I'll eat the fucking fly. Whatever. I was like, I don't give a shit. Land on my food. Set up a tent. I can't go around swatting every fly that comes by. Anyway, then I gotta excuse myself to take a piss. I go in there. You think I'm lifting the seat? I got news for you right now. If I'm in a public bathroom, there is no seat lifting. I just say to myself, oh, we'll just aim really nice over here. And inevitably, all over the seat. All over the floor. What am I going to do? Then you wash your hands. They got a blower. That's great. That's useless. It's the most useless machine ever made. And it's loud and it's noisy. Oh yeah, it's the biggest piece of shit hanging on the wall. Oh, I got a headache. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Go take your kid to the town pool. I love it. I love it. I'm at a pool party and my wife gets out of the pool to go pee. I said, do you realize how ridiculous this is, what you're doing? I said, do you think there's one person here that got out of the pool to pee? Now you got to go in dripping, soaking, dripping all over somebody's house to go use their bathroom. Let me tell you something right now. You're pissing the pool. You ever, listen, when you take an underwater piss, you ever notice it comes out at like, it's twice as much piss? It's like a zero gravity piss. What do you want me to tell you? I absolutely love it. Anyway, moving along, I go to the restaurant, I take this piss. I thought I shook it out good, but I'm getting this thing now when I come and I sit down. I got these khaki shorts on. I guess that's something you might want to know. And then when I sit down, it's like my balls activate a primer ball pump. And it does like I do like a Holly accelerator pump shot into my pants of piss. It's like, all right, that was 100 cc's right at the front of the khaki pants that stain immediately. All of a sudden, I am exactly like my chemistry teacher, Mr. Campanella, when he pissed his pants with khaki pants on in front of the whole class, and then continued to teach the rest of the lesson. Okay? As soon as I piss my pants in front of high school kids, okay, that's why I basically, I do a Usain Bolt fucking 10-yard dash and go right through the window on the 3rd floor. And then I go neck first into the courtyard. And that's it. Call the morgue. You know? That's it. After that, we called him Campanella Go Potty. Do you have any? Oh my God. How am I supposed to look Jomo Henderson in the eyes again? After he just held his finger up at me, laughed, and said he peed himself. And I'm going to conduct the rest of the class on protons and electrons? Let me tell you something. Chemistry went right over my head. I got to sit there and be the biggest kiss-ass student. That's how I got by in school. You know, the teacher would tell jokes and I'd be like, oh, oh my God, Mr. Blake, that one about the Constitution, yeah, had me rolling. And he's looking at me like, yeah, he's a good guy. B. We'll give him a B. I don't even know how I got grades in high school. I literally, all I did was laugh at the teacher's jokes and pretend like I was writing in my book. And like doing work like I really cared. And teachers pass you. And at the end of the day, teachers don't want to fail you. It's a reflection on their teaching. Anyhow, so it's like, oh, great. I sit down, squirt my pants full of pee. I'm like, now I'm going to have to be like, I don't know. It's going to be like Metal Gear Solid trying to get out of here. I got to hold like a handkerchief in front of myself, a napkin, I don't know. One of those metal napkin holders. I got to hold it in front of my piss stain. And then right before I leave the store, I just throw it and run. But dang, 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 dang. So, you listen. They come up, they're like, anybody want dessert? I was like, remember when you used to go out to eat when you were younger and you would never get dessert? I don't know about you. But, you know, dessert was something that, I don't know, I never got. Now I'm like, what do you got? She's like, volcano cake. I'm like, bring out the volcano cake, baby. I love it. I order it, and then my wife says, like, I was like, you want anything, honey? No. I was like, I'll have the volcano cake. The woman walks away. She goes, maybe my wife says, maybe I'll have some of yours. And I'm like, how, what? I get like a chill up my spine. I'm like, no, I can really feel my blood running cold. I'm like, oh, that's what that is. I'm like, no, if you want it, order it. So anyway, we're there with a bunch of people. The volcano cake comes. She starts passing around the volcano cake to everybody. Try. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? This woman's trying to ruin my life. That's what I can only chalk it up to. It's like I'm married to Joe Biden at this point. This is what it's like being with. Just like destroying everything. So I gotta watch my volcano cake make the rounds. Well, I'm sitting there with my tail wagging. And by the time it gets back to us, it's like crumbs on the plate. Then she dives into it. I'm like, and as it's going around, I'm like, if one of these motherfuckers touches that fucking puff of whipped cream, I'm just gonna lose it. I live for that puff of whipped cream. Anyhow, eat the fucking volcano cake. Let me tell you something right now. Guys, and now when I get the check, you gotta understand something. I'm 45 years old. I'm an old man now. And you start saying those dad things, you know? So she hands me the check, I open it up, I'm like, whoa, what did I break a window? I know, it's a real crowd pleaser. Nobody laughs. What are you gonna do? No regrets. Oh, I'm sorry, GoPro. Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. We have to keep you cool. While I sit here and do all the fucking work. Oh. Guys, let me tell you something. They can't get the check to me fast enough. Listen, in this life, all I want to do lately is I want to eat dinner, and then I want to go to bed with my phone. Do you understand? And watch TikTok videos. Oh, you have no idea. I feel like I should be putting on lingerie for my phone. It's like we sleep together. I grab her, I'm like, it's time. And we like leap into bed. I'm like, oh yeah, baby. Da, 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 da. Type in the password. And then we're off to TikTok. I get to watch this woman draw caricatures. How the fuck do you say that word? Honestly, I've always had problems with that word. Caricatures of people. Did you ever see this? Like exaggerated caricatures of people. Let me tell you something right now. It might be the funniest thing on planet Earth because the artist that does them is so brutal. Like you have no idea. And I watch these and I roll laughing. But you know what's funny? Let me tell you. I love it. Listen, if somebody has a big nose, it's like I get a hard on. I was like, I can't wait to see what this is going to come out like. All of a sudden, the nose is across the paper. Gives people beady eyes. I mean, they make people look insane. And then they show the people the picture, and then the people are like, ha 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 ha, but they're like dying inside. Oh my God, it's wonderful. I can watch this shit all day. Listen, I love people. I don't watch that TikTok shit. Yeah, okay. Well, fuck you. Fuck you. Okay? Because when I can go from watching, I don't know, nitro-blown single overhead cam, camera, 427. When I can go from that to watching police tase somebody, to watching, a cat roll over and, play a guitar. It's such concentrated entertainment. It's like the Dawn soap of entertainment. I love it. And I sit there and I like to show my wife the videos. She claims that she hates the fact that I do it, but she does it too. We sit next to each other and do it. I'm like, this is like heaven. Why does everybody try to rebel against it? Everybody, oh, it's bad. You shouldn't be watching that. Fuck you. This was like watching, TV's bloopers and practical jokes back in the day, right? Remember that show? I remember the only time I ever saw my father laugh out loud was when that guy would get hit in the dick with the gong stick at the end. Remember? The guy he would swing. There was two guys next to a gong, and one guy would swing the hammer, and he'd hit the other guy in the dick, and he'd be like, "Oh!" That's the only time I ever saw my father laugh out loud. Listen, he was a construction worker, road construction. Do you understand? There's nothing to laugh about, and that's the bottom line. Guys, Callahan here. Reporting for duty. And just like that, we're scanning for crimes. The other day we're short-handed at my job. And listen, I don't gotta tell you, I get there about 4 a.m. And they're like, "Oh, we'll call so-and-so." As I hear out of the side of my head, "We'll call so-and-so. Ask him to come in." And I'm like, "Yeah, oh, good luck with that." So it was almost like I'm on my way back down the main aisle, and in comes so-and-so. God damn it, I'm talking. And in comes so-and-so. I said, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I said, "I got news for you right now. If somebody called me at 4 o'clock in the morning on my day off to come into work. I would look at the phone and I'm talking, damn it! I would look at my phone and I'd probably go into insanity laughter. Okay? You couldn't get, I don't know, a herd of bison to pull me out of that bed. And then this guy shows up. Oh. Well, it's overtime. It's overtime. He's excited to get overtime. I got news for you right now. I get excited to do undertime. I never in my life even thought overtime was an option. I've done it because it was basically mandatory when I did do it. To me, overtime is the biggest night. I remember the first time I worked 8 hours. Guys, some people like to work. I've seen these people. I study them. Like June Goodall. It's like, I don't know, work is in the mist. I'm like, look at this motherfucker. He wants to go to another job. You know, the first time I worked 8 hours a day, I couldn't believe the shock to my central nervous system. I said, oh my God, I can't do this. And now I've proceeded to do it for almost 30 years. It's a horror. This is beyond horror movie. This is like Conan the Barbarian. When you're pushing that grinder, that windmill round and round for 30 years. You've done this. Let me tell you something. People that have gone to work for 30, 40, 50 years, these are different kinds of people. This is something that like you look at a kid whose father, I don't know, invented the paperclip. And this kid never has to work a day in his life. You get him around a guy like, I don't know, that's been working 40 years. These two people can't relate to one another. It's like, I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about. She's like, oh, I do overtime. I'm getting overtime pay. Oh, congratulations. Wow, why don't you roll it up and stick it in your asshole? How about that? I never cared about pay at work. You're gonna think I'm lying to you. I think I just got my job and I stayed there because I'm just too fucking lazy to go anywhere else. I never looked, I looked at pay stubs early on, like the first week. And then the rest of the 29 years, I've never looked at a fucking pay stub in my life. They could be ripping me off beyond ripping me off. I would have no idea. They could literally not put any money in my bank account for a month because I get direct deposit. I wouldn't even know. I never looked at money. I just said, okay, I'm alive. I guess that's good. I can eat food and I'm living somewhere. I'm so bad with money. You have no idea. I have no control over it. I have no, that's not my domain. It's like I look at a bank account like this. I gotta live. I gotta survive. I need. Am I surviving? Good. Then I don't have to look at anything anymore. What do you want from me? Anyhow. So that's why I need $1 billion. I need such an outrageous amount of money that I could never lose hand of. Okay? Because, I'm sure a fleet of Panzer tanks is probably pretty expensive. I imagine. King Tigers. Listen, you can't just have one. Come on, family's coming over. What are you going to do? Listen, it's Sunday. It's Sunday at Jesse's house. You know what that is? Tank battles. Guys, wear your fatigues. Okay? That's right. And Johnny's like, oh, I want to go in the pool. And, well, maybe he'll let you dig your own pool with the fleet of Caterpillar dyno hose he has. That's right. Remember that thing they used to have in the sandbox? It was like the crane. It would scoop the dirt. And every time you fucking went there, somebody was on the damn thing. I've never been on that toy. Because every time you go to the motherfucking park, there's some other kid on the piece of shit. Or if you would go to somebody's house and they had it, it was broken. Like one of the bolts was out of the pivots or something. Yeah, oh, it doesn't work. And I was the kid that when I went over to somebody's house, if they had something cool, it didn't work. It was either broken, they didn't have batteries for it, or some other fucking excuse. Well, that's my brother's, we can't use it. Always like the most awesome toys. Then there was that one faithful day where I went over the friends, like, we used to call him my uncle, but he was a friend of the family. And the whole family was like cousins, but they weren't cousins. They were just friends of the family. They had the armatron. Remember the armatron, the Radio Shack arm, robotic arm? Holy shit, though. The thing was like, bzz, 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 and you could sit there and control it. I could play with that thing for hours on end. And then you go to lift something and it's like, because it was a piece of shit at the end of the day. But it was an awesome piece of shit. I said, oh my God, this robotic arm is the coolest thing ever. When I'm a billionaire, I'm going to get one of those big robot machines from like GM or Ford. That's right. And I'm going to program it to give me a hand job. How do you like that one? Like, oh my God, best money I ever fucking spent. That's right. Guys, my mother's watching this show. All right? What do you want me to tell you? I don't know. I don't know, guys. Then I think of things like, you know what really got me the other day? I'm driving along, and out of nowhere, I start thinking about Shrinky Dinks. Hold on a second. Hold on a second here. Oh, I can't be delinquent in cooling down my camera. We don't want to drop the show. And I'm like, they really pulled the wool over our eyes with Shrinky Dinks. Think about this. This is something that you buy, then you put in the oven, and then it shrinks. What? And then what? Then you take it out? Oh. Look what happened, everybody. This is like the 80s, guys. They didn't have Amazon Prime. This was exciting stuff. Did you see the Shrinky Dinks? Dad comes in. Wow, would you look at that? That's something else. There just wasn't much going on. Unless your daughter, brought home Gigi Allen one night for dinner. Like that's her boyfriend now. That's right. And you say, oh, hi, hey, young man, do you realize you're bleeding? That's number one. And you're covered in shit. What is that smell, for Christ's sakes? What are you bringing home? I'm like, God damn you want to rebel against me. It's one thing, but you're bringing this thing home? Does he have a shirt? Can we get him a shirt? Get him one of my plaid shirts. Hey, Mr. It's Burns. Hey, Mr. Burns. Hey, how are you? And you're like, I'm fine. What's your name? Gigi. Yeah. But my friends call me Pig Fuck. It's tattooed right here. Oh, that's great. Well, Gigi, I mean, I'd offer you a seat if you weren't covered in dog shit. So, maybe you just stand right there? No, it's no problem. I'll sit down. Wait. So then you're at the dinner table and the mother's like, oh, so Gigi, where did you and there goes Rita. Where did you and Gina meet? Like, oh, well, she blew me backstage, so, and I noticed she didn't even clean off the shit. So I was like, she's a keeper. And the father's like, you don't say. I'd be honest with you, I'm a dirty pig. But I never met anybody as dirty and disgusting as this fucking bitch right here. And like, oh, well, we tried to raise her well, Gigi. Sent her to all the finest schools. Like, yeah, I could tell she's smart, you know? Like, sometimes when I throw shit at her from the stage, she jumps to the side, like, out of the way. And I'm like, she's using this. Well, what are you guys' plans for the rest of the evening, Gigi? He's like, well, probably gonna rail your daughter in the ass. You know? I don't know. That's what she likes, you know? Does she get that from you, Mrs. C? Oh, well, Gigi, you know. All right, like, you guys mind if I piss in the corner? Wait, Gigi, stop. No, it's all right. It's like my thing. Oh, wait a second. Get your daughter's face down there. So that's it. I mean, when life is going bad, just imagine, listen, there was a father out there that had to meet Gigi Allen. Do you know that? And you're not that guy. So life is good. Life is really good. Okay? Guys, what are we going to do? We got packages here. What are we in? You want my camera to explode? By the way, here we go. You want to see how hot my camera gets? Look at the perspiration. There's a puddle of water on my camera. Look at the perspiration. Yeah. This is how hot my camera gets. Christ almighty. Guys, what am I gonna tell ya? Here we go. We'll start with this. We got a letter coming in from Philly. Oh, yeah, baby. Dun, dun, dun. It said, did you hear that, guys? I get to go to a party in a hot tub. What is this? Piece of paper. You see? It says, Dear Bithead 1000, does your beach have shark attacks? No, we don't have shark attacks, but we have beaches that are shut down now. That's right. Let me tell you something right now, motherfucker. If you're going to shut down the beach, I want somebody sawed in half. That's right. And I want pictures of the body on the news. Until there's a shark attack, you can't close the beaches. Does the beach have shark lookout towers? No. No. All right, here we go. May your birthday be full of only pleasant surprises. May your bit day be full of only pleasant surprises. And there's something here. Peel. I have a feeling I know what this is. This is from our friend. This is from Mark. Right? And what does Mark send? Look at this. We got quite a collection, don't we? What is this? Whoa! What the fuck is this? Look at this. I don't know. It's a woman, like Spy versus Spy. It says here, Spy versus Spy, Black Spy, White Spy, Gray Lady Spy. Gray Lady Spy with what a rack of tits. What a rack of tits. What a rack of, what a rack of, what a rack. I know. You can find that on iTunes if you like. We have it up there for $2.99. What are you gonna do? Well, thank you, Mark, for that. Oh boy. Alright, here we go. This is once coming from the United Kingdom. That's right, from our boy. Wait a second. Where's Johnny Blade? Oh, fuck. Johnny Blades in the house. We're gonna have to use a dull X-Acto knife. That's right. Everybody has an X-Acto knife laying around with a dull blade. Sorry, it just happens. I'm not buying X-Acto knife blades. I'm sorry. What do I gotta go to Joann's? What the fuck do we got here? It's a rubber ducky. Come on, you. God damn you. Whoa, okay. Wait a second here. Is there a note? Let's not be gavones. There's got to be a note. There always is from this guy. Not looking? Not looking. Dear Mrs. Look, at the penmanship, guys. I'm sorry. It's always a thrill. I mean, look at the wonderful penmanship on this guy. Dear Mitz the Bithead 1000, I hope this letter finds you well. I've been watching the show for 4 years, and every week I am looking forward to new episodes. I believe most of your subscribers feel the same. The show is packed with great entertainment, nostalgia, and killer advices. I would like to let you know that the Advices program has helped me make better use of my free time and deal with my wife's nonsense, comments, and Looney Tune ideas. As per your recommendation, I say yes to everything. Try to do nothing and take revenge in bed. Well, so far it's working for me. I want to say thank you for all the time and work you put into the channel. Your viewers really appreciate it. I hope we can celebrate 100,000 subscribers soon. Bop bop, find the enclosed few items as a token of appreciation. All the best to you and your family. A dear, dear friend to the show, Dario. Yes, Dario. Guys, I don't have to tell you, we have such wonderful people that watch the program. We do. The greatest people in the world. I really believe that. I really believe that. What the heck is going on here? Oh shit. You gotta be kidding me. Look at this. Oh wow. Streets of Rage soundtrack. Streets of Rage 2 soundtrack on cassette. What? What? Oh my god. Hold on, we gotta open this up. This is, don't worry, it's not in a sealed package here. It's just in plastic. Oh wow, how cool is that? Oh, what a neato tape. It even has a liner. You know, I used to remember what tape liners, all my Iron Maiden tape liners, it was EMI was the record label, right? If you got an EMI tape, I could still remember the smell. I don't know if it was the ink or whatever. And Iron Maiden tapes were all the same. You'd have that smell when you take it out, and then when you put the tape in, they did some type of like sonic frequency test. At the beginning of each record and at the end. And I'm like, oh my god, to get a new Iron Maiden tape. You have no idea. Jesus Christ. Woo, that's cool. What the heck is going on here? We got a PS4 game, Pocky Rocky Reshrined. Huh. Wow, look at the PS4 doing it big time, guys. Look at the PS4 doing it big time. Tato, baby, licensed by Tato. Oh yeah. Wow, you know something? I gotta tell you, what the fuck is going on with the PS5 at this point? I don't hear anybody talking about this. What is going... You could only hide behind the pandemic and a chip shortage and supply chain issues. You can only hide behind that for so long, Sony. Something's going gravely wrong at Sony. Listen, you don't have to be a genius to figure this one out. I want answers. Why isn't anybody questioning this? That's what I want to know. This is crazy at this point. This is over 2 years. And you can't walk into a store and buy a PS5? There's something going on. Something nefarious. Holy crumb, look at this. Hunt down on the PS4. And look at this, it's almost in like old school PS1 long box, kind of. That style box. Or like a ballistics box for the Sega Genesis, right? Hardball. Star Control. Remember those boxes? Yeah, man. Remember cover of Hardball? It's like, that guy's like baseball player and he's jacked. Wow, this is cool. What? Witch Hunt. Interesting. Side-scrolling. It looks like a side-scrolling, whatchamacallit? Shooter. Well, the shoot 'em up. Not a shoot 'em up. What am I thinking? Run and gun. Ay. I don't know, guys. I'm so out of the video game loop. I'm telling you right now, I'm fraudulent at this point, and I'm an imposter putting this out as a video game program. I can't lie to you. Like, I'm not... There are guys that play video games out there. You understand? They're legit. Happy console gamer. This is a legit guy playing video games. I haven't had time to play a video game. I can't even tell you how long. So I'm fraudulent. But I'm like, how are you supposed to have a video game program and play video games at the same time? There's no fucking time. I don't have any fucking time. I don't know how anybody else does. Oh. Well, there you have it. Thank you, Dario. Jesus Christ. You know how lucky I am to have people like that around? You have no idea. And here we go. Here's one coming from Hill Road. What? Washington? Coming from Washington. Kiefer. $17, by the way. $17.90 to ship this, by the way. Holy crumb. Let's see here. Dear Bithead, hope all is well. I've been meaning to send this package for a while now, but so much has been going on. But hopefully you enjoy the contents of this package. Until next time, take care and stay awesome. Your pal Kiefer. P.S. I always forget to include this funny story. Me and my cunt of an ex used to watch your show together, and one year it was your Christmas special, and she let out a raunchy ass fart, and as soon as she did, you made a gross face and went, "Oh, I'll drink to that. Just had to include that." Well, there you have it. I mean, see, just that type of heartwarming stuff that happens at the Bithead 1000 show. All right, here we go. Whoa, what is going on here? Oh, I don't know where to start. Here we go. We'll start right here. What is this? You see first. Who is this? Oh, George Carlin. George Carlin tape. There you go. Which one is it? Parental advisory. Explicit lyrics. Is that the name of it? Yeah. You know, what am I going to say about George Carlin? I remember what turned me off to George Carlin is I had this big fat bitch in high school who used to sit next to me in social studies class, and she'd go, George Carlin this, George Carlin that. And I remember looking at her and saying, if this asshole likes that, then I don't want anything to do with that. So that kind of, you know, for stupid reasons, that put me off to George Carlin for the longest time until I saw his comedy special in his older age. It was like his last 2 comedy specials where he was just like angry and bitter, and I loved it. You know, and then it made me go back and watch other George Carlin stuff, you know, later on. You know, and it's just interesting. That guy used to go on, he just came off to me as an incredibly smart man, you know, with an incredible memory. Sometimes he'd go into these like rants, and I'm like, you have to memorize that. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's hard to do. I like, you know, just like a super talented guy. Oh, another tape here. What's this all about? Let me hold it upside down again. Weird Al Yankovic's greatest hits. Come on. Beat it, eat it, yeah. Fat. Like a surgeon. Addicted to spuds. Oh my God. Living with a hernia. Yeah. Dare to be stupid. Lasagna. I lost on Jeopardy. 1 more minute. Yeah. Yeah, Weird Al, man. We grew up with Weird Al. I don't know. If you're 45 years old, you grew up and there was Weird Al. And it was like every time a song would come out, you'd be like, what's Weird Al going to do now? You loved all that shit as a kid. What is this? What is this? It looks like a fucking bottle of booze. What is this? The thing the guys would have on top of the Empire State Building? Ah, see? Look, it's got a little shot glass. Are you kidding me? Oh, yeah. Look at that. You put your medicine in there, and you're good to go. Nice leather thing. Who would carry this around? This is a real man would carry this around, okay? This would make my pants fall down. Listen, when I put on pants, it's like putting pants onto an ice cream cone. They fall down. And it comes with a, listen, you bring this to a job interview. Oh yeah. They say, Mr. Burns, where do you see yourself in the next 10 years? And you're like, listen, baby. I can't even tell you where I'm going to be in the next 10 minutes. But it's going to be fucking drunker than I am now. Come on, here, take a shot. And you imagine, and she's like, oh. She takes the thing out of her hair. She's like, oh. I need it right now. And you're like, oh yeah. And you're like, looks like I got the job, huh, baby? She's like, you can start Monday. And then you just start tongue kissing her. Oh yeah, you rail her down. It's the boss's wife. What are you gonna do? All right. Then one day he comes in with a shotgun. He blows one of your legs off. You go out on disability. Hey ya, hey ya. Dun 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 dun. We're on the beach. Hey ya. The tempo's too fast. Hey ya. Yeah, it's a beautiful, well-worn leather case. Yeah, the guy that had this before, he was riding his bicycle drunk and he got hit by a car. Luckily this survived, so we have it now. Oh yeah, Spanish guys love to get drunk and then hop on their bike. They get hit by a car all the time. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, you see like Spanish guys roadkill on the side of the road. You're like, oh my God, there's a pile of blood and then a belt with big studding in it. Holy Christ. That's right. It's drunken Spanish guy again on a bike. Guys, Spanish guys, stop drinking and riding bikes. That's all I gotta say. What do we got here? Oh my God. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nina Hartley's Erotic Bondage. Holy schmackerel. Guys, we're getting pano over here. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Look at, she's been such a bad girl. Put her in handcuffs. Oh my God, there is sucking and everything going on the back. I can't show you the back. And what is this? The merger. They've got the urge to merge. It's the Adam and Eve Premium Collection. Oh my God. There are tongues licking on the back. Guys, this is by far the most salacious material I've ever had arrive to the Fortress of Solitude. And I want to say thank you so graciously. What do we got here? Oh, what is this? This property protected by a pit bull with AIDS. Well, there you have it. There you have it. If that ain't home security for you. Oh, we got a Jack Daniels bottle opener. Is that kind of odd that Jack Daniels was like, hey guys, let's make a beer bottle opener? I mean, what do you want? All right. And what we got here, baby? Oh shit! Look at this, motherfucker! Motherfucker! This guy read my mind. This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect, guys. I'm going to see Iron Maiden in October 19th. I can't wait. So I'm like being the asshole that I am, I'm like, I gotta get a t-shirt. Like, and I'm sitting there having a panic attack trying to figure out which t-shirt to get. You understand? To represent my Iron Maiden. Yeah, oh, it's a very important, this is an important decision for me. Yes. So I'm like, do I get Peace of Mind? But I love Somewhere in Time. Maybe I should get Somewhere in Time, but everybody wears that one. Should I get, I don't know, try to find one for like Eddie in Canada? Remember the Eddie in Canada's ones? Oh, they were awesome. So I look like I know a little something about Iron Maiden. It's like obnoxious. This is perfect. This is the Trooper. It's the first poster that Iron Maiden poster that I got and hung on my wall as a kid. I love that poster. It was right over my bed, you know, and I would sit there and I would stare at it. I just loved it. I love my Iron Maiden posters. I would come in like it was like an art gallery. I'd have a glass of wine. I'd say, see the line work in the face? That's right. And I see the Derek Riggs signature here, so I know it's authentic. Yes. Here's Eddie in a World War II Spitfire. That's right. You'll notice the use of perspective here. My Iron Maiden posters. You should come over to my house. I would have tortured you to death. I make you look at all this stuff. And then you had to come and look at my Iron Maiden tape collection. I open it up. I say, this case is exclusively for my Iron Maiden tapes. That's right. Ignore the Kiss and Def Leppard tapes that are in there. That's right. High and Dry. What do we got? High and Dry, Pyromania, and Hysteria in there. I didn't have Hysteria. I had Kiss Crazy Nights. Me and my friend went down to the record store. Look it up. Look it up. And you know what year this is, okay? There were 2 tapes to have at the time. It was either Def Leppard, Hysteria. This is when this bombshell of it. Listen, I'm not the biggest Def Leppard fan. I like their earlier stuff better. Yeah, I'm that asshole. But I could sit here and admit to you that Hysteria is an enigma and a phenomenon when that came out. Think about how many of those songs got incredible amounts of airplay and launched this band into a place where it's like it goes beyond. It's red line success. Who did that one? Phil Spector? By gunpoint. He did Hysteria. Literally. And I'm the asshole that went into the record store and I said, well, I don't want to get the same thing Rex got because everybody's getting that. I'm going to get Kiss Crazy Nights. Remember that? These are crazy, 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 crazy nights. I don't know. Are you giving me a headache? So anyway, I got Crazy Nights, he got Hysteria, and the rest is history. Okay? We wound up listening to Hysteria and playing Metal Gear and playing Metroid. Do you understand? Listening to Hysteria when that first came out. You know, Pour Some Sugar on Me, we were like, what the fuck are they talking about? Pour sugar? I don't know. I was into it. Listen, I was Iron Maiden all the way. Okay? But I had a little bit of that. So I kissed Crazy Nights in there. When I opened up I knew you were coming, I would take it out. You know, like slip it under my bed. Well, you don't need to see that. You don't need to see Lick It Up and Animalized. Remember the 80s Kiss albums? Listen to them now. They're good. Listen to them now. Go listen to Animalized right now. I was listening to Animalized the other day. I was like, holy shit. This is better than... maybe because I expected so bad. And Lick It Up. Lick it up! Lick it up! Oh! You gotta lick it up now! Come on. Paul Stanley, guys, who gives a fuck? Listen, guys. There we go. Kiefer, wow. Kiefer, thank you so much. And Dario. And Mark. Guys, do you realize you just tuned into the greatest video game program in the history of human civilization? And you better believe that. With the 4K face! We'll see you next time. Guys, we do a hit slamming show on Patreon. You have no idea. Here is my email address. Put advices in the header, and you're going to get sensational advice. It's just like this. This movie is shit from Shyland. Do I got to tell you that right now? Nothing ruins a boner like falling over in a computer chair. You know, you taste food, and it's like all of a sudden, like, your ankles fill with urine. Come on, get the fuck out of here. What's that? You want to jump in front of a bullet train? Ooh, what a way to go. Ba-doing! I mean, the pilot of the bullet train, when that happens, it must be like RoboCop when the guy hits the toxic guy, hits the fucking windshield. Anyway, guys, look at the problems. I watched RoboCop, and I watched Toxic Avenger. Major league psychological damage. You probably have the same. So email me. That's right. And we'll solve all your problems. Just like Patreons, I want to tell all of you how grateful I am for your support. We'll see you guys next time.